Hi, this is Todd Baker, your certified mortgage planner, and in this edition of Todd Talks, September 9th, 2022, I want to show you a powerful strategy that will allow you to move your listings and still get the greatest price possible for your client and generate buyer interest. So right today, this week, we see mortgage rates on the rise yet again. There's massive inflation pressure worldwide, and it's putting pressure on our bond market that's causing rates to go up. I did a video earlier this week. The forecast for the next 12 months or so is for rates to sort of settle in at like 5.25% to 5.5%. As of this week, they've actually spiked closer to over 6%. And what's happening is inventory is going up simply because houses are sitting on the market longer. And what we need to be able to do is give your sellers solutions that, number one, will be more beneficial to them, and number two, will actually attract buyers. The number one buyer impediment right now is the actual or perception of a higher monthly payment. And I'm going to show you in this strategy how to solve that. It's called the seller buy down strategy. So let me show you an example. So if you look at this example, you can see example number one here. In fact, let me lower that screen down just a little bit, is a purchase price of $325. So what we're going to assume for this is that we had a listing at $325 and we've now reduced the price $25,000, right, to generate some activity. If you look, paying an interest rate of 6 1/8, the payment's $2,653, cash to close $29,000 for a buyer, right? Now imagine instead of lowering the price, you gave a buyer concession and you marketed the concession in a way that, hey, we're going to buy points to lower your rate, right? So now we still keep your purchase price the same at $350, which means a higher commission to you, a higher net proceeds to your seller. Why? Because you're going to give up 3% to buy the rate down. 3% of $350 is just a little bit over $10,000, right? So it's like $10,500, roughly, to get a buy down. And by using the buy down, the rate drops to 5 1/8. But check this out. The payment's $2,638. It's actually lower. It's actually lower than if you lowered the price, right? So we can get that buyer payment lower by buying the rate down. And there's some more aggressive buy down features available as well. And some of them, like maybe take the 25 and do a combination of partial price reduction and partial buy down. The key is this strategy works very well, and it needs to be done on a case-by-case basis. So what we would do is you'd reach out to me and I can customize a plan that you can then market out to buyers to try to attract buyers to your listings for anything that's sort of set on the market. That gives you a way to go back to your seller with a very creative way to get their house sold and maybe even net some more funds out. So that being said, reach out. I'd love to connect and share your thoughts on the strategy.